Hi there, signs of Leo. This is Kim here to do a reading. It is for what you need to know going in 2024. So, ow. I started doing this reading on the seasons. I got to summer and I just wasn't feeling it. But basically, for the first season, that what you need to know that we're going into. Spring is bringing elements of copper to you. It is bringing Venus, pleasure. It is bringing buried treasure in the earth's heart. So there's a little bit of that. And, what else was that? So spring was about something going in the right direction, about, brilliance too. Having a brilliant idea or something that you do that only you can do. So it was about, a lot of it was about having pleasure and knowing, finding or discovering a hidden treasure that was maybe within you, hidden within you, possibly. All right, so I am going to start, it was from this deck right here, the Wild Unknown, that I pulled from, but I just want to know, like, I don't want to get overwhelmed. I don't want to do the 12-month thing. I don't want to get overwhelmed, so let's just see, what are the essential things that Leo needs to know going into 2024? Okay. And cherubim, so sweet. Doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it's almost there. It's very close to perfect. Wanting everything to be like a certain way. Lightening. Getting something close to perfect. Putting something in the past or reminiscing about past with the ash or sinners. So you've got ash. This is about, well, it can be your ancestors too. It's about remembrance, I think. And it's about the phoenix rises. So because something is perfect after all of the like heat that it has gone through, or the hard things that it has gone through. Woo. Ready to fight for something? Feeling really confident. Mars. You would be feeling very confident here with this card. Feeling your fire energies too. Look at all this fire. Fire, fire, fire. Okay. And the mystical sister. The mystical sister. Those are the main things that Spirit wants you to know moving into 2024. Make sure you're thinking of the truth about regarding consequences with Saturn. Let me get one more. Resin. The resin. Sticky. What is sticking to you? There's something, it feels like it's sticking to you. Or it's becoming something that is an old issue. Be very tough to crack at this point. And then here's the card of brilliance on the bottom of the deck. Uranus. Yeah, let's look at the book. Where is the book? Shoot. I'm gonna ask the angel card with it. Just kind of curious as to how would it approach what this is talking about. Tell us about what this is talking about. That there's no need to worry and that you have success. That's great. That's great, guys. That's really great. That's kind of like all I could wish for you. It's like, okay, no worries. We can go home now. So no need to worry is coming out specifically about what you will have to be confident up against. No need to worry, Mars. Mars, sweet lady, Mars, will, vigor, activism, fighting without fighting. It's how you can assert yourself and go after what you want. It can be talking about justice movements too. The thing, to me, it's like the things you're fighting for, what you're going to be fighting for. Look at all the lightning. This is brilliance. This is information too. It's coming across as information and something that you hold within your hand that's really powerful. Peaceful change. And interesting, because when I was doing a shuffle, pre-shuffle, I got the Two of Swords and the Chariot. So that is a peaceful resolution, and the Chariot being suggestive that it's going to be something moving fairly quick for you. So you have challenges ahead, and you need to speak your truth. You need to speak your truth, and you have to be precise with your dosage of Mars, it says. So if you're gonna have a rant or go off on something, then it needs to be something that is worth it, and that you know. But you have no need to worry. Like I said, you have no need to worry here. Like a badge. Mars may express itself through nightmares or distraught dreams. Make sure to utilize creativity when at work. Draw and dream journal as much as possible. And then I have Mystical Sister. Mystical Sister. There's something about a part of what stuck to you, or what is what got attached to you as like actually being a component that is helping you rise from the hard things that you have like burned to the ground. All right, Sacred Ally. Yeah. Mystical Sister, those who have helped you. This is about your friends along your path. These are about your clients, if you have clients. It is about just the email from a service provider that has a nice word in it that just, I don't know, just kind of reminds you of something. It's like those connections are everywhere, and every day I'm always asking for the main thing of the day. Like what I pray for is for every day to be like magical as can be. I feel like Disney. I want magic every day. I expect it, and I really get it, and I get it in those little things of like our connections with each other, and people, I don't know, saying things that just, it might be, some of them might feel like serendipitous or coincidental, but they're not coincidental. Reconnect with an old friend, somebody who might want to reconnect. So maybe it's about putting some heads together about something here. Reach out. You have allies, so you have allies that would fight for you or fight with you. There's no need to worry. Stand up with you with what you would stand up for. Ash 33. Oh, the number 33 too. So this is about the memories, about the past. And forgiveness. It's heavy when we're dealing with that a lot on our, yeah, it says fire is a great equalizer. Do not take this card personally, but rather as a call to be present and kind to yourself. So it feels like some bridges might get burned, and some are going to be reconnected and made, and then you'll have absolutely new connections too. You are never alone, even if you feel alone. Just like you have to just remember that some bridges are meant to be burned. Leucosis, lightning, perfectionism, hesitation. It's a kind of like a, to me, a overthinking kind of energy too. But it could be viewing your work as complete here, about, and it can be viewing this past situation as, okay, that's complete. Now we assert ourselves and stand up for what we stand up for, which should be yourself. Okay, resin. Holding, adhering to, surrounding is the bond. Yeah. There may be a feeling of returning to what was in the past, to something that felt like it stuck to you or was set in stone. Maybe a label you used to describe, or that maybe was used to describe yourself in the past, but it's rising out of that and knowing that there's something really nice and complete. Well, that message completely changed. That message completely changed to what I thought it was going to be. Let's see what else we have. There's that chariot that I saw earlier. So don't return to the past is what it's saying, right? Stand up for you. Know that you have allies. Since it's saying mystical, I have a feeling you have allies unseen that are just simply really wanting to be present, to say some things might be complete, but some things are going to be brand new to you. All right, let's get some tarot to see what messages need to come in for the sign of Leo, for what they need to know going into 2024. Really? That's so good. So good. 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups. Happiness. And death. And the Death card. We can't forget that there must be endings for there to be these grand new beginnings. There's one door opens, one door closes, and several open. Maybe several doors close, but there is something that's coming in to give you completion and a wish granted at the same time. This card is about having everything that you could wish for, and I feel like it's saying with this Mars card, you have no need to worry. You need to go after everything that you possibly want, because you and your happiness are going to be supported by the universe. And it looks so nice. It's peaceful. It looks like a family's getting together, having a picnic. There's a dog. Somebody's stacking cups. So a wish granted. And another card that says that you will be either actively participating in how you voice your concerns, maybe with what's going on right now in the government, the universe, the environment, the whatever it is, whatever cause. This is fighting for a cause. Bravery, valor. Yeah. What is that quote about bravery? Like, when you need it most or something? Bravery is there when you, I don't know, you've got to find bravery like when you need it most. When it's not, I don't know. I'm going to say it really wrong, but never mind. Never mind. 10 of Cups. So I was going to say that there's, these other people are included here. It is in the picture, but not normally with the 9 of Cups. Normally the 9 of Cups is about self-satisfying self, like it's self-satisfying, you know, everything you want, everything you desire, and being really comforted. The 10 of Cups is saying exactly what other readers have been saying this year is supposed to be going into this year. Focus on the happiness, focus on the completion, that you have found some type of happiness, calmness, some kind of bliss is found within yourself. And it's found. And this is also seeing the people around you that are going to be so happy about this too. I don't know whatever it is going into 2024, you have a lot of happiness. You have completion, you have the fairy tale life. Is really what it feels like. It's saying that this is the year where you really succeed and you rise above everything, and this is the good year because of you fighting the good fight these last few years, maybe, probably. And here's the change. This wanted to come out earlier too. There may be a change with your pentacles. Oh, I have the star on the bottom. I love it. The star on the bottom. Okay, so the 2 of Pentacles, though, is about change coming in this deck, the change. And this is the Urban Tarot, by the way. But this is also clearly pointing out to you, it's funny, I have a yoga ball just like that, that there may need to be some exercise, and I'm sure there is with me. It might be saying live in the present moment, but know that to keep up with the 2 of Pentacle energy, you're going to have to kind of be making sure that you yourself are in shape, or some, you know what I mean, have some good practices underway. Ooh, yeah, because you're learning how to be the game master. You're seeing things clearly when it comes to those choices, that strength that you choose for yourself, that help you to see and think more clearly, right? And this is getting away from what in a way felt like it was going to be a permanent way of life, some kind of struggle, the end of this, the completion. Working hard too, might be about working hard. 9 of Swords, this is about what you've been through, and this is about what's coming to completion. I promise that is, because these 9s, I mean, it's all pointing to it too, but I mean, these 9s have to do with finally letting go of the past, which is exactly about this. Like, there is a completion, and it's time to not let things adhere to you. You don't need to pull the darkness from a situation into your life. You don't need to pull, you don't need to have the same, you're not going to have the same issues, problems, or thinking, because that is something that goes. This is what goes. The 9 of Swords, the overthinking, the depressions, anxieties, worries. There's no need to worry, and this is your completion. This is something that is it's going to be solved. Worries, concerns that you thought couldn't be solved, that made you feel helpless, will have answers. And everything that's negative or isn't a good answer or solution will just be considered part of the past. Ready to let go. Yeah. There's a need to let go of this, how serious or hard you're being on yourself about something from the past that we're letting go of. The Page of Wands in the reverse. And then you have the Fool. And I love this Fool card. You see he has the magic symbol on his t-shirt. And you have the doves, and you have the dog. You have the Fool, which is like, I might try something new. I might go ahead and take that leap. Trying something new. And a new journey. And so release, and then here we go. This is new. Reverse and reverse. Let's get a little bit of animal spirit. We have bear and elephant. And well, the elephant I always think of is I always think of memory, a good memory, and learning from the past. But this Leo, Aries, Sag, Elephant is about stomping through your challenges. It could be an aggressive person that, and it's so funny because I just saw a video today with this elephant that obviously they had tried to put up a fence, like electric fence or something. I don't think it was on, but it wanted to get past it. Like they put up a fence at the place where these elephants track or go through or tend to walk through, and so this elephant like knocked it down because nothing stops the elephant from, and especially if you trying to detour an elephant from their path, yeah, nothing is going to stop it. And so I'm thinking of that, especially with what I saw this morning. This is going to be, auspicious. It can represent good fortune coming into your life. It is the destroyer of obstacles. So if this card feels stuck, please be rest assured to know that to add to the mystery, the elephant is known to create obstacles in order to steer us in the right direction. Great. Trust this noble, gentle creature to illuminate the way with self-knowledge. A one-pointed focus, generous and loving. And that is up here. I have a feeling this bear is probably about something aggressive or of nature. It is earth energy, and it is in the reverse. Bear in reverse. The bear in reverse. Oh, come on. We put it up there. The bear, the first one, and it's the dog-eared one because, of course, waking from spiritual slumber, beginning anew. If it is out of balance, there could be withdrawal, letharginess, or heaviness. You could feel like me and feel like sleeping all the time. Like if you get the bear out of balance, you could be just feeling very tired. It may be time to wake up and move around. I think that might be what it's saying. Also, if you are dealing with an aggressive person, I feel like there's changes and you kind of just stomp your way through obstacles, like it says. Like it says. Okay, anything else for Leo? Anything else you want to tell them? And then we'll pull from a different deck. Snake in the reverse. Snake in the reverse. And the black egg. This is about finding your authentic voice. That is. And then the throat chakra. The snake. It's representing earth also. Let me look. The snake. The snake can be associated with the Ouroboros, like it shows on the card, which is just simply saying that things go in cycles and they repeat, or have something completely different infinitely, right? So the snake is the guardian of unawakened magic and creative potential. If it is out of balance, you may start and stop many things. Kundalini yoga can bring these things into balance for you. So you have a lot of creative potential that is unawoken or it is untapped. Almost like you haven't discovered another like big part of your authentic, like what you've been through, maybe about thoughts, anxiety or depression, and then speaking your authentic voice might have something to do with all of this too. So speaking and saying what you want to say, what you feel like is authentic for you to say. Yeah, so like when other people have gossip or tell stories, this is about you knowing authentically who you are, right? Essential for writers, editors, musicians, and teachers, and all people that do creative things. So that's what I've got for that. Let's see. Anything else that we want to pull from? Yeah, let's do that. Okay. We'll pull from the Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle. It's a good deck. So what will we expect to maybe learn in 2024, going into 2024? Limiting beliefs. Okay. This situation calls for a reprogramming of your belief system. Yeah, to switch to I can, like for everything. Auric Field 52, it's time to call in energy protection to shield, clear, and strengthen your aura. I'm going to get an extra tarot on the snake in reverse. Obsession, it's time to get out of your head and back into your heart. 14. Judgment, you're being asked to let go of all judgments and forgive those who judge you. The Void, oh, you may be covering up emptiness or pain through an addiction. The Void. $47, universal mind, you're about to receive the solution to your problem or concern. I love that number. 21, old soul, you have lived many lifetimes and gained wisdom beyond your years. And I have power struggle. That's what I felt with this bear energy. You may be involved in a power struggle between two or more people. I have celebration on the bottom. 27, take time out to celebrate. All right, then I'm curious, before I close out this, I want to know what abilities, or what is hidden. What is it that you haven't discovered yet about yourself? What is it that we haven't discovered yet about ourselves? Balance, justice, and the peaceful resolution, making good decisions, and definitely dealing with our addictions and vices to not cover up this void. So this is about your balance and your decisions, especially if they have to do with older or toxic attachments or addictions and vices. So Libra, yep. Your balance is your untapped potential, your ability to resolve things and have resolve in any area that you feel like, well, this is just conflict, is what it is saying. So that's what I've got for you, sending you love and light. If you need a private reading, reach out to me. In the description box is a link to my website. Otherwise, sending you love and light. Bye, Leos.